All right, everybody. You may have seen last week we burned a huge brush pile on our property that we needed to get cleaned up. And we're going to use the ash from that burn pile for a couple of different reasons. The first one is chickens will roll around in ash and they'll use it to bathe themselves to get mites and ticks and stuff like that off of themselves. So I'm going to go down there with the tractor and get some ash in this bucket. Bring it back up here. I'm going to put some ash in their chicken run in a little box, little crate box that we have in there that they like to bathe in. And then we're also going to use it to put a little bit in this new compost box that we made today from some leftover scraps because our first box is full. Like I was saying about compost in an earlier video, you want to make sure that there's not too much nitrogen in it. And chicken poop is full of nitrogen. So if you put chicken poop in your gardens too soon, it'll actually burn up all your plants. So you don't want to do that. So it is late August when I'm filming this. And we're not going to use the dirt in that first box until spring when we plant our garden. So no more chicken poop is going to be added to that first box. We're going to let it sit, let that break down. And then we're going to use this box the following year. So I just got a base of just, the wood chips from the base of their chicken coop and things like that from there. And then we'll start throwing in some leftover veggies and stuff like that throughout the year. So anyways, stay tuned and let's get this job done. It's amazing what you can do when you have tools like this on the farm. Would have been here scooping this out for probably 15 minutes, but just one little scoop with the tractor and that was it. So let's head back up to the chicken coop, to the compost boxes and put a little bit in there. Okay, back where we started, except we got a bucket load full of ash here. Put some in the compost box. I'm giving you a little sneak peek of a project that we'll probably be doing hopefully next weekend. If you see behind me is an old barn that the previous owners of this property, actually the owners before them, they built that barn in the early 70s. And we, when we moved onto the property, it's just always needed some TLC. Haven't got around to it. But as you can tell, we can't neglect it any longer. And what I'm going to do with that post that's down right here is I'm going to get the tractor bucket and raise the roof up while we replace it with a brand new post. And then after we do that, I'm going to get up in that tree, or maybe up in the bucket with the tractor with the chainsaw, and kind of cut back on that tree, because you can tell the branches are growing over it and it's just causing some issues. So that'll be a fun project to watch here eventually. Anyways, we got this compost box with some ash in it. Now let's go give some to the chickens. Okay, so this little crate right here, the chickens will come in here and they'll kind of scratch around. They'll actually kind of get down in it and bury themselves and clean themselves of mites and ticks. Hey Graham, the door's open, son. Almost let him out. And anyways, this will be good for them. They really like this. So we'll kind of watch them and see what they do with it, but should be good. Well, it's been all but a minute since we put this ash in here, and they're already digging and covering themselves with it. She's gonna get down in there and burrow in that. Look at that. She's gonna clean herself with it. Isn't it funny how they do that? They love ash. Yeah. Happy chickens lay happy, lots of eggs. Happy chicken, lots of eggs.